Hello everyone, I'm a hacker. Welcome to my submission channel. The theme of our bulk business spectrum this issue is about who will think they have repeated you and blame themselves for it. Regret it? Now here are today's 3 sets of flashcards. Choose the one you feel connected to. You can also post your choice in the comments section. Further enhance your connection with the board. After choosing, you can enter different areas through different channels. No information network belongs to you. Versus the first group, who would think they let you down? Let's see, this time is not here to do information alone. Because coming back this time is like a teammate. If you feel that you can really be such a person in your life, then this is your message. See who saved you. You're going out this pig. Your colleagues might also be possible. It must be a connection that objectively arises with you in external learning or working. Why are the relationships either classmates or colleagues, or the place where you two live is relatively close? There may also be some introductions from the elders. And then there is what I said, that the classmates are also having difficulties. It's a crime of impatience. And this card actually represents a relationship within a TV show. Your relationship definitely has some sort of certainty, or you could say that a larger environment has given you another way of living. This person has had quite a few past interactions with you, because there is a fully dressed babe. Let's see what final information there is, but the last card gives the secret of the world is, you two started off quite well. That is, you two may have started off being together, could also be the same atmosphere when you first saw each other. It's quite good. He said he was also initially attracted to you. However, later on, because this group is a special deck of cards, there might be an algorithm involved in this deck. It might be that the other party has been influenced by others. When you met him, he might have already. First, take care of another relationship. It is also possible that after the end with you, this person has some connections with other relationships that are broken. This group has such a person who seems to be influenced by others. The energy of the tripartite group is quite heavy. They might feel that if it was not for that moment, he already has someone else in his heart, so he can't form a formal relationship with you. Otherwise, this kind of person may just act on a whim. The chairperson is about to go and confirm a relationship with someone else, but this person is also quite arrogant in such a state. I'll wait a moment. Here's your play area. Let's continue to show you in detail what kind of person he is, but it's best to say that you can guess who it is at this point. Let's talk about this. Keep praising. This is colder than taking photos. It's possible that you've had a confirmed partnership, financial relationship, or mutual interests. You might have worked or studied in the same building. For example, this energy exists. That is, everyone has experienced it and has been part of it. And also give me a promise to take care. Regarding the 6 political commissars above, the person you're dealing with doesn't seem very enthusiastic, does he? Your own difficulties, including either you now know he has some clear directions and things that are not going well, or it was in the past or now. This person tends to be in a state of constant thinking and hence might have more energy. Their attention towards you might be less, and they may overlook your enthusiasm. It seems like he just went to talk about some official business, and he has some fond memories with you. After all, there's this photo where he's one of the 6 political commissars, but your good atmosphere may be limited to certain situations. It's limited to the time when you two interact, or it's limited to the two of you have had some intense offline discussions, or you both have been engaging in some specific behaviors. When a certain big environment pulls you two together, I confirm that he and you are more opposites in a public trust state. If they separate, they would just hum to me. Social responsibility will give him various kinds of other methods are not to love you, so this person will will feel that he has a share because he also likes you, and then he can clearly feel as if he is passed. If not, there is a kind of heart cell exchange, or else it is because of various trivialities. The memories given to you on your side are not enough. The heaviest attributes and information are focused on the main and partner items. Everyone must equip the secret. Apart from water operations and machinery, there are some corresponding to the two of you. The above is the information this time. I hope it can help you. If you like the beat of UP, you can like and coin to encourage. Next up is the second group, who would feel that they have let you down. Well, this time we're not going to do it like a Saturday, because if you think that person can stand on you, if it's really very possible, then this is your information. Take a look at the content of this group. Is there anyone who won't express their opinion afterwards? The time you were communicating with him, if it weren't for your ex-wife who didn't care about you. If he's emotionally unstable, he feels that there may be conspiracies and torture around him. That is, there are more of these kinds of emotions. Then this drum gets energy from a digital drum. It would seem there would be more revenue. And it would seem that it is not just about you two. There must be other things involved. Perhaps there were other people in a larger public setting at that time. So there may be some secret loves that cannot be fully expressed, or various reasons that prevent you from thinking directly, and then this feeling still has some. Aside from the interference of the people around, there might also be a disturbance from the big environment. It could be time-related. There is information given to the teacher about the distance. There is at least one bad condition on both sides of the topic. The country's subjective energy has come out. You have told the people around you about your affair with this person. It could be your parents. You might ask them for some advice, or your good friends and besties, or even possibly your friends of the opposite sex, regardless of gender. This is a kind of face-saving. You can report both of your affairs well. This person might be the only one that so many people know and worry about you. Such a person has created such an energy, there might be some figures between you two. It could be your birthdays, the time you met, or the time you two were entangled, the time it ended. There is a certain possibility for this person, he will have a relationship with you. And then this money is for Sina energy, right? Poetry and people from the previous two groups have come too. Seeing this level and energy, then continue to play cards. Let's see what's between you and what kind of people there are. It's more beneficial than burying sheepskin, right? Eating has all the benefits. Water tank patrol energy is heavy. This set isn't the two cards numbered 5 that we were talking about. Your relationship is quite chaotic.
Lobster.
Suddenly you
Lobster noodles.
Otherwise you have to
chop and carve.
The energy of the 3 parties will have some heavier past, or the current information. And then there is that the two of you don't feel like a one-on-one private environment when you touch. It always seems to be in a big environment. It could also be that your acquaintance is waiting for such important information, like various undercurrents are surging, or you might think a lot alone late at night, maybe after you two are together. Your life will involve all kinds of chances. It could be a fight, or it could be advice from others. All kinds of fights. But this wave is a heavy fluctuation beneath the sea surface. But when you actually take it out, you will try to be more peaceful, to give a clear impression. This kind of person has enough mobilization power. You're emotional. And this person, he's also quite sentimental, I guess. His academic profession is leaning towards literature, possibly leaning towards art, and somewhat similar to some bad info then go harm him. The person you're asking about might be fond of aqua blue and green colors. This kind of yellowish series. There's also a fruit. You might think the person you're asking about spent some time shining, and now, if not long distance with you. You are not a fixed-face relationship. Otherwise, this person has recently experienced some unfavorable things. Maybe you thought this halo was very dazzling in the past, but recently there is indeed a bit of halo that is falling off. Part of it may involve Banji Chao. It might be related to the car. Maybe it's a recent car turnover or something. It's possible. It's the information obtained. Such a person he is. A certain sense of self-blame also feels like he spoke. Just in the sheep. He always knows you care, knows your intentions, but he didn't express some normal responses at that time. Now it seems like he's calming down alone, or that commercial continues. It's just a stimulus that will break into your stubbornness. If you are not convinced and then you have revived, then the truly concentrated mobile phones are full of pictures. Apart from this, it is this. Thank you, Pisces. There will be energy too. Thank you, Pisces. 이거 난 뭐하러? 되게 딱 smart. 여기 다. 이거 이런地方，我在那种，在看老师要不行吗？好，不能。 who feels like they owe you, then this group will play a card. To see this time, no longer play cards individually corresponded, because this group itself can make a correspondence. If you feel this group really corresponds to a certain number in your life, then this group is your information. See who learned to do it on their own. What about you?
That's all for today's video. See you next time.
The information given to the big card in this set is quite heavy. Then there might be more persuasion from one side within certain means. There's a sense of responsibility, so in this set I feel there's a certain way you two get along. Otherwise, you're just the same appearance and introversion mixed to vote. Otherwise, you two are the same. There's a bit that seems to not care much about other people's things. It may be such a message. It is not necessarily that some people may be inherently indifferent. Not to say it's easy. You can genuinely care about others. You might care about the quality or say the performance of care, but in fact your heart is calm. It's possible that this is the information. And then this group of words, the energy matching with the line is quite heavy. Some people will mix and wash the three groups. In addition to this group also has Pisces matching, because the big brand energy given by the two of you in this group is more... So you and your sister's person can be said to have a bit of an edge in their respective fields. Either they are young or look young and beautiful, otherwise they have already achieved a certain level of success in their own field. Some people are coastal cities. It can also be said that they are the cities where you two know each other. From this video, you can feel that at least one party exists in the relationship between you two. It's not that you two can naturally get to know each other in your respective hometowns. You will merge, and some of you have understood the other party. May need to consider working abroad. Could also be in working. I eat a lot of piao piao. There's a message to be sung. I'll be back in a bit to take care of you. It's clear in between the girls. Maybe the two people have come out for a long time. Speaking of numbers, this is related to 7 and 8. It may be the date of acquaintance, or it may be the date you two ended. All kinds of this kind may also be a pair. There are some correspondences, then this group of numbers. The number 0 given is quite heavy. Probably some people you yourself. This person might be interested in divination and mysticism, and it's possible that you've had a definitive divination with him. I'm posting a video about myself. The person who first came into contact with my field is such a person. He will
Don't hesitate.
I think I'm responsible.
Share.
So crazy, thank you. Ha ha ha, see you later. I'm in the state of being a demon card for the teacher. You've had a relationship, wait a moment, I have to block this card, wait for me for a while, I have to block this group a little. The reason for blocking this is that if some people dress too cool, it's not easy to get through the water. This cool means too cool. Let's talk about the first card given to this group. The wisdom of the devil, C. Some people will do it because of this. There's been a lot of cooperation and administration. He's not just any friend, but more like a demon, a mysterious force that makes you fascinated by him. You might even wonder if he gave you a drug or a potion that makes you so fascinated by him, as if no one has ever fascinated you like this before. But it's just between you two. That kind of heavenly hook is like a momentary action. These two are empathizing at a certain moment. It could be love at first sight or not, but it certainly is momentary, step by step. There might have been a relationship, but this person definitely gives you a feeling like you've been struck in the heart. This feeling is quite heavy because the girl's energy towards him is quite intense. So the relationship between the two of you may also have a feeling of fate and destiny, which may have a great impact on you personally. So just look it over again. Information about this person will hear specific patterns. This energy of our Taurus in heaven is also conveyed, and I hope there is a lot of it, so it's set for both of you. At present, the energy sector is saying more to the public, but the heaviest ones are Cancer, Leo, Capricorn, and Gold Oil Insect. If you ask this person, he enjoys it more. You might have a serious interest in him, or this person is well off, with good family circumstances and personal abilities. Normally, it feels like he carries a sense of distance and sparkle. He can do it in a better way. If the opposite is true, it can be said that there is a kind of black eye at a certain distance. This will continue. The applause given to these people in some information parts is quite good, and it may be proposed for promotion or based on the foundation of accidents. There is a certain storm, right? Regardless of whether it is a boy or a girl. You can judge for yourself what the butt looks like.